So guys, manze, welcome back.
Yes, sir.
Just took a quick break, which was necessary. Refreshments, nini. So before we left, I had asked a question. It was about meeting the parents. So I would like both of you to tell me how that experience was for you, because I know it could be a tense moment for other people. Yeah. Like this is, you're meeting the parent of the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, and then become a parent. So it's not a small thing. So I would like you guys to take us through that period for you and how that moment was for you.
You start.
I think sasa wanaume ndo tunaanzanga kwanza. So tulitoka, we went, organized some of my friends, then we went to their place just for dinner. It wasn't anything official, we just went for dinner.
No, it was not dinner, it was lunch.
It was lunch?
Yes.
Oh yes, so we went for lunch. Na sisi ni wale wa guys.
Let me tell you. Let me wacha mimi niseme.
Sisi ni wale wa guys. Wewe tujue maneno.
Sasa nikuachilie niseme. So what happened? This guy came with his friends.
Yeah.
So they came, they had lunch. He'll talk about his experience, but in the junior student nataka connect. So when they came home, we had invited them for lunch. Then my mom is what's the word?
She's hospitable.
Sasa akawaambia jokingly, you know how simkae hadi sapa. Ni kina nani? Mom was like, we have a lot of food, don't be in a rush, nini. These guys left my mother's house at 10 p.m.
Set G jokes.
Walikuja, wakakula sapa, so wakakula lunch, wakakula sapa. And then now what happened, in that group, Apostle Omosh was there. Na sasa bibi yake akisikia hataenda kupika. Nani ataenda kupika na mwambie mkule sapa? So they all stayed. The son go like, "Wait, but these guys took us seriously, especially for him." But that just shows you how I think you guys had a good time at our place. Yeah. For them.
Yeah, our first visit was
good.
Was amazing. So she has like she's our cousin. She's our cousin. She's called Masi. She's mdogo. So most of our conversations, we used to have them over video call. Yeah. So Masi and I developed a video call relationship. Yeah. So that day when I went, it was her mom, her aunt, and now her cousin who are there, Masi. So already like her aunt was like, I already know this guy is a good guy because already Masi likes him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the mom was amazing, was really amazing. She's been amazing all through. So it was a very easy, fast interaction. I remember leaving, when we left and we're now headed home, now Pastor Omosh was like, did you pray for a good wife or a good mother-in-law? Because like it was just an amazing, fast interaction. Yeah.
On this other side, well, I think one thing I like about sasa mimi yangu ilikuwa abrupt. Tulikuwa Garden City, right? Wewe with kina Sifa tulikuwa na nani mwingine?
Sijui tulikuwa na nani.
But we were at Garden City.
On a docks na kina Sifa.
So we were at Garden City hanging out with our friends. Then they're like, let's pass by home and set my perform. So I'm like, yo. Yeah, and then they are dressed. I'm like, unajua ukienda kwa wazazi kuna ile nguo mtu anavanga. Unajua? So, okay, I was decent, but I would have preferred to be in something else to be more comfortable. So we went out of, yani unaogopa umekaa tu uko tu hivi. But the parents are very, very friendly, the mom and the dad. Because one thing I always fear is mzazi ambaye utapata. As you said, did you pray for a good mother-in-law? Because I feel like in-laws, especially the mom and the dad, they have so much over you because of you're marrying or you're getting married to their child. So me, I had a very good time. Tulienda tukakunywa chai, sindo? Because we had tulikuwa tumetoka lunch, so tukakunywa chai, tukaongea na mom and the dad. And I think for me it was an easy. At first nilikuwa a bit, of course, but then afterwards, because it didn't take long, mimi nilienda tu chai alafu tukatoka sikulala kwao. But ilikuwa time ya COVID. Was it? kulikuwa na curfew rather.
Yeah, kulikuwa time ya curfew.
Kulikuwa na time ya curfew. Ya 10 ama 9. So we couldn't stay for long, so that was a good excuse to go. But it was
I did that because I wanted her to
out of nowhere.
Like, you know, with my family we're very random. So sikutaka ikue official, then you can't be yourself, then you go. So nilikuwa nataka one how easy it is.
But your parents know she was calm.
No, I just called them nikamwambia tuko hapa na nini, tuko hapa Garden City.
I know.
But they knew about.
Yeah, like I'd mentioned, you know what happened was
we even had video calls with the mom.
Yeah. What happened was
during COVID,
when we had started dating, we started dating 10 days before my mom's birthday. So during my mom's birthday, so she asked me, so what are you guys doing for mom? Nikamwambia hakuna solid plan, but yeah, maybe na so nilikuwa nimesota. Akaniambia, so a few minutes later naona chiki angalia hivi M-Pesa. Niambia maze buy mama cake nini na I say aja meet. So ilikuwa instant love for my mom, for her, because I went bought like a 2, and my mom had called me earlier and I like, sasa mimi amninunuli 2.5 kg cake for my birthday. Niko like, mom, hata wewe ufai kula sukari. But we actually bought like 2.5 kg cake. So my mom was so jazzed, my family was so happy about that gesture. And so on that first day they had a video call. On that time. So alikuwa namjua from just video call, but then not met. So now the first interaction was now that time when now she came. Alafu ako good mannered. Kuja sijui atoe vyombo kwa meza sijui nini. Niko tu like so already zina tick tu ni msichana mzuri
you have to do those things. If you don't,
anapeleka vyombo jikoni na tena ameenda nataka kwenda kuosha na mbona na wewe acha you're doing too much.
And it's not acting, it's just
it's ako well cultured.
But the mom, there was just something about the mom, our mom now.
So you and this mom have a good relationship.
Yeah, the thing I like about her, you tuchukua kama watoto wake. So atamkelelesha juu yangu. Like small things, like she'd even like call me on the side and just because I remember, so after the birthday, so we used to have video calls because sometimes we'd go home and then the mom would be there and then she'd pass by and say hi, because you see our video calls would take like 1 hour, 2 hours, so the mom would come, hey, na bado mnaongea, so passes by, says hi. But I remember your time to limit, yani I felt at home, I felt loved, I felt, because even now when you go to their family gatherings, it's but you to tuongea mbele, but it's something that it's an answered prayer.
It's a blessing to get in-laws that they have it rough. But in December tunaenda wapi?
And then for me, the good thing, it's not just about the mom, it's everybody else in the family. The sisters, the cousins, the aunts, uncles, everyone, grandmother, everyone.
Wow. Okay, that's really amazing. So now let's talk about the premarital classes. We don't have PMCC.
Churches call them different things. Ours is called MMT.
Okay.
So marriage mentorship.
I've talked to a few couples, and according to them, it was just a thing they did because it was a requirement by the church before they got married. It taught them nothing according to them, and it was unnecessary. I want to feel too something they could have done without. Is that the case with you guys, Amma? Do you feel it adds any value to your marriage? And is there any lesson you got from those classes that you're playing in marriage now? And it's helping you resolve issues and get direction in your marriage?
You go first.
I think our MMT was quite nice. Like I mentioned before, we already had I already had a relationship with the head of the marriage mentorship. So for him, it was personal.
Yeah.
So from the first time now, I introduced her, Wakamit, they had a conversation. He instantly, it instantly kicked off.
Yeah.
And then he was involved. So I think it's been a continuous journey with the MMT team to ensure, to improve it, because they feel like during their time, it wasn't being done well. So they've sort of tailor-made it to handle, like we had like, because it was still COVID time, so we had most of it online.
Yeah.
We had we had a mentor couple. So in our church, it's very important, they give you a mentor couple. Not your best couple, just your mentor couple. And then we had our best couple. So
you get to choose for yourself?
the mentor couple is given to you. The best couple you choose for yourself. So the mentor couple now take you through the whole process of how to apply for the marriage certificates. Hizo vitu zote sasa, those things. And then they also do now they do like personalized classes. So we had classes on sex, classes on because it was broken down to sex, now your spiritual relationship, adding God in your marriage, finances. It also had communication. Communication now was separate, because that was now with our best couple and the mentor couple. Then we also had, what else did we have? We had now families and family dynamic and
Child upbringing.
Upbringing and child, now just the relationship with your families and stuff. It was
and also the extended family.
Extended family. We need family tree. Family tree.
Yeah.
So it was, for us, I feel it was very beneficial. It was beneficial. I'd speak for myself. It was beneficial because even at times when we go through things, we're like, mazi kitu ilitusaidia through marriage mentorship. And then you see the good thing now with the church is that they have taken it even post-marriage.
Yeah.
So this year we've had
three
sessions on finance, on what was it?
It was
intimacy, and there was one.
The first one was just
just know your his needs, her needs.
And that's for couples less than
10 years. So we get to interact with each other. We get to share experiences and stuff. So it's still it's open for everyone. In fact, the next one we'll invite you next year. So
because like the one we had on finances, actually it was this month
actually,
it was on 3rd.
2 weeks ago. Last weekend actually.
Last weekend, It was last weekend. So we thought like finances is this, because I know hapo kidogo.
I wanted to ask you, this is off the question, but it might help someone, because finances is one of the biggest issues that brings down marriage.
Yeah.
So how do you guys go about it? What is your preferred way of handling finances? Is it yako ni yangu, yetu ni yetu? I don't know, those things that people say. How do you guys tackle the finance aspect, so to speak?
I remember when we were having this, the first time we were having conversation, and I wanted to know what was her mind on finances first. And I remember she told me something that stuck, that I feel is very important. She said that ukiwa uko nje, ukiaibika nimeaibika. So there's no way that we are guarding each other.
Yeah.
So if I have money and I'm doing well, I'm employed, I'm doing well, I have money. You're doing business and nothing is coming through yet. And mimi, I'm holding my money. Woko unakanika una struggle. The family is struggling. So utaibika, meaning nitaibika. And from that day, like before even we got married, we decided to pool our resources, so that once we pool our resources, then we get to budget, get to allocate, and then we said, okay, there are those ways of saving. So you do 70-10, 70-30, 80-20, depending on how your finances are. So we agreed on what we're going to save, what we're going to and stick by it. So we don't have his money, her money, blah blah blah.
I'm surprised. There's something Yolo says. Okay, before I say that, as I said before, we are one. We are a team. Enzi za shosho zetu, mama alikuwa anakaa nyumbani, anachunga watoto. The husband goes and works and brings money for the family. But now, is it really what we are working with? Times change. So even us, I don't think we're supposed to remain to the things we used to do. So I believe we are a team. We are one. You, Lisa. So if I make 1 million shillings and he makes 30,000, for instance, are we going to live life here 30K? Or are we going to live 1 million plus 30,000? So it's for you to choose. It's for you to choose. And I really don't understand why women think your money is your money. Because where then are we uniting to be one? I remember there's something we were being told in the session we did on finance on third. It may sound a bit, but I'll still say it, that getting married is a smart decision financially. Because now you see, he gave us a tunitanga juu kitu. Was it a cube? The one that you were saying that?
Yeah, 3. He gave us dice.
Dice, yes.
Yeah, so a dice has 6 heads, right? So there's one head that has 1,
2, other
2,
6.
3, 4. So once you look at it, so the 6 sides. So if you put 2 dice together,
It doubles it up.
so that's 6 times 6.
Yeah.
It becomes 36. So when you bring 2 people together,
You have 36
you have
possible
36
solutions.
possible solutions.
Yeah.
So if you have 36 possible solutions on how to handle finances,
Yeah.
you are at a better place financially.
Then
Now if you put God in that mix, so that's 6 times 6 times 6, that's 216 possible solutions. So just if you look at finances, at marriage, and in that dimension, then you it becomes easier for you to be like, okay, this is how we handle like you work together.
Yeah.
Like there are many times that na hiki tu wanaume wengi wameniambia, when you as a man you want to do something and uko adamant nataka kufanya hiki kitu, I want to do this thing, and then your wife comes and tells you, maze mimi si feel hii stuff maze, niko skeptical about it.
Sounds familiar.
Afu uko like no maze mimi nitadu lili most of the time unafanyanga, alafu unakuja anakuangalia sasa ile umechoma ina happen, you happen. Wanaume uko na ile headstrong, unataka ku nini, but you know that's why it's very important to like involve each other. Be a team.
Yeah.
1000%. If you're in it 1000% as a team, then you won't deprive your partner of giving for her or him to give you ideas and solutions on how to work together. There was an analogy tulipewa on Saturday when there's a couple, a husband and a wife. Hiyo iko kwa kitabu ya his needs, her needs. So they were married. The man is an artist. The lady is an artist as well. They were in school together. Then the man never got work. He did his masters, never got work. The lady got work fast, so she sacrificed and started working as a receptionist. So she started supplying. She's now the one who's handling the family needs. The man is still looking for work but not getting work. In the process, some other guy comes into the picture. And I'm wewe umefanya husband wako comfortable, so now he's not doing much because he's comfortable.
He's using you.
So she starts thinking about it.
Yeah.
And then eventually anacha the husband for this other guy. And if you look at that whole perspective, if they just had the things that, when we were reading through it, the things that this lady has, her gift was what this gentleman needed, to make it to the next level because he's an artist. He was trying to sell his art. She's an artist, but now doing receptionist and very good at sales. Yeah. So if they could just share their ideas together, they could unlock this money issue. So when you bring two, now with God in it, finances is an easy challenge.
And maybe just to finalize on that, I think as a woman, it's also good to be wise, because like, what would your mother do if your husband, because I know there are so many homes outside here where the husband does not have a job, or even if he's bringing in money, maybe a third of what the wife is bringing, but you'll never hear
girl child empowerment.
You'll never hear in some of these homes, you'll never hear the mom say, your father is not doing this. Because I mean, at the end of the day, if you uncover him, unamweka uko nje. And I don't think that's what our mothers have taught us, because our Bible, Biblia inasema, a wise woman builds her home with her own hands. So if you be the one to destroy your own home, who's to blame? Because I think out here, there's something I believe that what you see is not always what it is, especially on social media. You'll see guys on a trip to Maldives, sijui where, but you really don't know the backstory of whatever is going on. So don't be fooled by everything you see. Build your own home. Kama mna make salary ya 20,000 pamoja, see what you can work and live within your means. Because now, what puts pressure on people, you see friends have gone to sijui where, they've bought this, they've done this. And then us, we are still here. You see, so for me, live within your means, work together as a team, because I think two are better than one. When he's making this, you're making this, you bring it together, see the possible ideas of what you can do, what you can make together, and work as a team. Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
I'm happy we talked about that, because it's something that most couples are struggling with, and I hope someone gets nuggets from that. Drop a lot of nuggets.
Yeah, so
in their relationship.
Yeah.
Because always I will ask, if the money that we have is not for the benefit of the family, then what is it for? What is your money for?
Alafu unajua uzuri wa pesa ni tamu mkishia na watu. Because if I want to have a trip, I don't tell him I have money, I will secretly keep it. But if I have like 100,000 somewhere, we can, let's go for a trip for family and have a good time. Money is
and when you're married, you can't have a good time without.
You can't. Always.
Ukondo cheat.
Exactly.
So one thing is, now let's go to let's talk about the ratio, that period, because I know for sure it's an important aspect of our African culture. Like some people even argue that ratio it's the wedding. It's a white
man.
We copy, but the African traditional one, hiyo ni final. Like I think now it's officially by law that if you do the ratio, the government considers you married. So mwezi tuachana. So how was the process for you guys? Like the planning, finances, because hiyo najua pia ni another challenging for the boy child.
Let's speak on that. See, kushonesha nguo, makeup, nini.
No, unaweza we can talk about the process, then I'll talk about this other aspect.
Okay, ours, I think COVID kind of favored us kidogo, because what we did traditionally, I think in Kikuyu there's so many processes that we didn't even get to follow through. So that's what we did. We had we combined 3 visits to one. Yeah, we combined because I know there's a lot of financial constraint. There's COVID. Lazima mtoboke. Hakuna mwezi kuja tu hivyo mtakula, chakula imetoka wapi? Kwanza ask yours. Our daughters
of Mumbi.
No, I'm saying even our daughters
will do the same.
We have
watakuwa na follow new tradition, dude. Forget it.
But anyway, so because of, and then also the issue of people coming together, and then you see most of these things didn't happen nyumbani. you know. So, and there's COVID, people wearing masks and all that. So we said, let's just combine the 3 into 1. So they came for the Russia. Me, I didn't have stress with them. Of course, I know they had their own fair share of things to.
Limit of the number of
Yeah, we gave them 15 people. Was it 15 or 10? Yeah. Yeah, we told them 15. But this guy is, it's a big family. Mulikuja 40. They broke the record that we gave them.
15?
They were
15, no,
many.
15 were family, alafu
And now you see
friends.
but now you see now, hata nilikuwa na hurumia because hata 15 haitoshi familia yao.
Exactly.
They are friends, they are pastors, they are this, they are cousins. So it was quite difficult, especially on the numbers. Because even us, unapata chief, you even had to inform the chief, you're having this and this and that. Because ndio kulikuwa kumekatazwa kukuwa na hizo meetings. So even those caterings zilikuwa zimekatazwa kabisa. So we had to inform the chief, he gave us approval, and then that's when they came. So on my side, I think it was good. I don't think there was any, but the only thing we're grateful for is that we're able to combine the 3 visits into one. Maybe he can talk about the financial aspect, because for me, I was not involved in that. Maybe.
Wacha nikushow. Yeah, paka blue band. What happened was, initially when we said we wanted to come visit, I remember talking to her and I'm like, hey, due to COVID, we want to do, can we do like at least 2 visits? Akaniambia, mi mama ameniambia lazima kuwe na 3 visits, blah blah blah. Nikamwambia okay, tutakuwa na 2 visits. Akaniambia hapana wote.
I don't remember any.
Nikamwambia itakuwa hivyo. So ndio nilikuwa nakwambia the aspect of faith. So we set a date. Like we set, so akaniambia wamesema 3 visits. So we set a date for the 3 visits. We set the date for the 3 visits.
Actually, we did that beginning of 2021.
Yeah, 2021, yeah.
To Kandika, everything we
wanted
within the year, literally.
Like we wrote everything. We said we wanted to get married on the 21st of August. We put down the date,
date for
the ratio, date for everything visit. In the first day of the year.
Yeah.
And then we said, let's pray over it.
Yeah.
So like when we were going into it, got to like easy V2, God at a sort. So what happened was, then her mom comes and tells her, juu hizi stories za COVID, nini, blah blah blah. Tunaweza shikanisha hizi vitu zote into one. Forget about even 2. 3 into 1. So eventually we ended up going for 2 because hawezi pewa msichana on the same day as the introduction. So we only came back, but it was a small group just to pay. So so I remember the first day wakatupea the list of things that we're supposed to do, blah blah blah, wametupatia. I remember going back home. Hey, bra, tulitishwa mpaka ng'ombe. Alafu tunajiuliza sasa hii tradition ya Kikuyu gani watu wanaitishwanga ng'ombe? A bull and 2 other cows, then 99 mbuzis plus 1. See, it go to like Kikuyus ask for 99 mbuzis plus 1, but there's a caveat. The caveat usually is you pay what was paid for the mom.
Wait. Yes, Taki. Tunaweza
Ngoja usikie. So that's the caveat. Like it's a caveat. So say by the time unapatiwa hizi list yote, uko to like mazee. Atuwezi, like there's no wiggle room, hakuna mali tunaweza jitoa from your story. So but eventually like tukakuwa tu like it's okay. So for me what happened was my family is very tight knit. So the minute I said I wanted to marry, we already brought guests together. So my uncles, my aunties from both my dad and my mom's side. So we had constant meetings. So tulikuwa tumejipanga. And then now after we went for that first visit, now the relationship now we had, and it's even a benefit to her because she's been a good daughter. So the mom was like, my daughter has never disturbed me, amekuwa mtoto mzuri nini. Hizi vitu zote zinaitishwa hapa, mazee mnatesa hawa watoto.
Yeah, what I did, I actually spoke to my mom. because sometimes it's just tradition. There's nowhere in Andiko you must. It's just us Kikuyus do things like this, Luos do things like this. So I told my mom, hey mom, be easy on him, because one, he is someone that I'm going to be married to. Secondly, tatoa pesa kwa mfuko, mweke kwa yenyu. A lot of it now we are planning, we need those resources to do the wedding. So I had a talk with my mom and told her, msiwasukume, mnaweza sukuma lakini si sana. And I feel it's also important for girls to also speak to their parents, because the thing the parents sometimes don't remember is the same way I may be struggling with finances, maybe the same way the other person is struggling. Because we are young people. Hatuko ati uolewi na mtu ako 50 years old, amekakona buroti, sijui and what. We're just young people trying to maybe me I'm having my third job or second job. Maybe him is having his second job, still not making $1 million and all those things. So it's also good for parents to be considerate, because this is going to be your son. Na dawari haishangi, especially for us Kikuyus. Hata si hajairudi, unarudi kulipa.
Wewe kwani tutarudi na ile pesa yenye tulipull resources, tutatoa budget now, and this budget ngapi tunarudisha home?